Hey everyone, it's Angie. Long time no see. Today I'm going to bring you some of the items that sold for me this week on eBay. If you've wondered where I've been, because I've been in some chats and other resellers' YouTubes, I have had a bad cold this week. Luckily it was just a cold, but congestion, head cold, coughing. Well, when I get sick, I completely lose my voice. And I didn't want to make everyone concerned that I had the virus or anything like that, so I just thought, well, let me get completely better, or for the most part better, sorry about that, and then I would come on here. As far as sales this week, pretty good sales. I've had some interesting items that I want to share with you. And if you're new here, this is my channel, Angie Resells. I mostly sell on eBay, and I get my items from thrift stores and liquidations, and I love yard sales and the Goodwill bins. Unfortunately, all of those are closed right now, so I am working off of what's already been listed. Plus, I have a large death pile that I'm working through and finding some great items. So I'm glad you stopped in. Make yourself comfortable and let's see what sold for me. Okay, the first item that I sold were these Clark's Oxford shoes. They were really nice, just lace-up shoes. They were, I have to say, they were in great condition. The bottoms were like super clean. Sold for $24.95 plus shipping. So love that. Most of my items I do try to charge shipping on, with the exception of like health and beauty aids, because the market calls for free shipping on that. So once in a while I won't charge shipping. I'll do free shipping and I'll let you know. Okay, these are 7 for All Mankind, just cutoff shorts. I think I've had these for 9 months. I don't know why they wouldn't sell. I know they're cutoffs, but they're cute. I thought somebody would like to get them. So I finally let them go for a best offer of $7, and then buyer paid shipping. Okay, the next thing was this Helen Kaminsky straw hat. It's a super nice quality hat. I did take a best offer of $25 on it. It's raffia, and it would be really cute for the beach, but they paid $10.85 shipping plus their offer. This is something that I just picked up at one of my last hauls at this cute little consignment, or not, thrift store that I go to. It was one of the items that was marked down that day for $1. I was real pleased with them. I have another one on there that's similar, but it's a Go Softly. It's a patio dress kind of moo thing, and it sold for full price $29.95 plus the buyer paid shipping. So that was a nice sale. Delsum Day and Night Children's, it sold for $13.95, and like I said, this did go free shipping. The reason I showed this one is because this just sold. It's a Sinex Severe. It only sold for $6.95. It hasn't shipped yet. I get this message that said, this was advertised as new, but package had been open and tape closed, and 10 capsules were missing. I can't use it and am requesting a refund of my money. I didn't ship it yet. Is this a scam? Am I being scammed here? Well, if this is all the better the scammers can do, they're going to be in a world of hurt, because I can prove I haven't shipped it yet. So when they come back in 5 days and say the same thing, I'm going to be calling BS on that. So I just thought I'd seen everything until this one. So there you go. A pre-refund. First for everything. This is a pair of thieves, just boxer briefs. Normally I wouldn't pick these up. I get them at my one bin store sale, but it was $1, and I know they sell. The pair of thieves stuff for me sells really well. I had this on here for a day. It sold for $9.95. Now that includes free shipping, but shipping's only going to be $2.60. So $1 invested, and I make, 6 times my money in just a few days. I'll go with that. That's fine with me. Okay. The next thing is a pair of Gap women's, I think, boot cut jeans. These, I do terrible with jeans unless they're new with tags. These I think I've had on there for a year or more. So I'm thrilled to finally get rid of them. I did take an offer, but it was still only like $8.50, and then the buyer paid shipping. So I'm happy that they're out of my inventory. Okay, apples to apples, games, puzzles. If you're selling and you have these, you know they're doing really well right now. This is just the Disney edition of Apples to Apples. It sold for just $10 plus $10.85 shipping. I did send this out already, and it was able to go for $7.80 shipping. So I made a little bit extra on the shipping, not much, but somebody has a new game to play during the quarantine. These are the Birkenstocks that I just picked up. I have not uploaded that video yet from my very last haul before my store shut down because I got sick. But I found these Birkenstock Birkies. They were on the shelf, and I was excited to get them. They were marked $4.99, so I was like, yes, $4.99. Well, when I got to the front, they were pink tag, and pink tags were still 25 cents. So I got these Birkenstocks for $0.25. Yeah, I was pretty happy. Anyways, I listed those yesterday. Within 2 hours, they were sold, $29.95 plus $8.50 shipping. They've already gone out. Okay, new tag Mosimo. It's just a bikini top. I have this in multiple sizes, $8.95. And let me see, that is actually free shipping, just because I actually did free shipping on this one just because I had so many of this style, and I was just hoping to move some of them. I have a lot of swimsuits, hundreds that I still have to list, but I can tell you that I paid $1 a piece for brand new tag swimsuits, so if a couple of them go for less, I'm okay with that because I'm still definitely in profit there. Here's another swimsuit that sold, and here I do better with one-piece swimsuits, especially any that are not super small sizes. This one was an extra large. Now I will tell you, I don't usually use stock photos unless it is, and I could probably still get in trouble for this honestly, a new tag item, usually from Target, and they don't usually have a problem with you using their pictures, but only with new tag items, never with pre-owned. And then I always make sure I include my own pictures that shows the tag. $14.95 I sold this for, and they paid $5.25 shipping. These are a New Day skinny jeans. These were one of the dollar item pickups that I got. I sold these best offer $11. Buyer paid $6.50 shipping. They are first class, so they will be $5 something to ship them out. This, oh hallelujah. Okay, last spring, Dummy found like 6 of these LuLaRoe dresses at our waterfront rescue mission, and they were all new tags, and they were all marked down, but they were still like $5 a piece. And that's before I heard that LuLaRoe was dropping like flies, and they were having problems and quality problems, and wow, it took me a very long time to sell these, over a year in fact. But this is my very last one. It's over $12.95 plus the buyer paid shipping, and I am out of the LuLaRoe business forever. So I'm happy somebody is getting this. I just can't sell them. I mean, I know some people still have, great luck selling them, but I won't pick them up just because, I try to be more of a quick flip, and a year to me is not a quick flip. So, I mean, I was in the money, long ago because I did pick up, quite a few of them, but, yeah, I'm glad that's out of my inventory. Okay, this is just, I didn't even know what this was. Oh, let me move this up so you can see it better. It is a cleansing water, face wash, and cleansing water set. What is a cleansing water? Another item that I really could not sell for a long time. Sorry, I just showed the buyer. You could see I had 2 of them. I still have 1 left. They sold for $13.49. It's for a little 4-piece set. They look kind of big, but they were teeny tiny little packages. All 4 of them, I think, were 6 ounces. Maybe a little more because they're 1.69 fluid ounces a piece. So under 8 ounces for all of them. They paid $13.49 and that included shipping, but I sat on these since last September and no one was interested. I had no watchers or anything, so I was really happy when someone sold those. Here is something that I also had since last September is always discreet underwear. I guess it takes everyone being home and not being able to go to the store for someone to need this. Now I charged $11.85 shipping, and the reason I do a little bit higher shipping is because I'm in Florida, so if I end up having to ship to someone in California, I would have lost money. So I kind of try to put it on the higher end of the middle. Luckily, it went to someone in Alabama, so the shipping more than covered to them, so that was good. Okay, this is a Jemmy twerking bear. Yes, he twerks his butt and dances while he's twerking. I couldn't help it. I am a fan of any kind of animated plush. I pick them up every time. Once in a while I'll get ones that are dead, and that's okay because the amount that I make on them more than makes up for the ones that are dead. Oh, and I apologize, my voice is going out a little bit. He sold for $19.95 plus $10.85 shipping, and someone was thrilled to get him. So, okay, then the next item is a Stitch Fix item. I picked up a lot of Stitch Fix on a liquidation site. I paid under $2 per item for the Stitch Fix items, and this was my very last one of these. It's just a black and white little cardigan. They were super cute, but I have to say they ring, in my opinion, kind of small. This was a medium, but anyways, it sold $16.95. That included shipping, but it was a first class shipping, so that was fine. These are Best On Platform Suede Chukka boots. I went with what they said on their website. They sold a best offer of $10 with shipping was $9.45. I purchased an entire pallet of boots last fall. Each of the boots, they were $4.50 a pair, but then by the time I paid for freight on that pallet, along with some other pallets, I think I ended up being like $5.25 a pair of boots. Normally I would say that's not bad, but the vast out of the 100 pairs that I received, 150 pairs, vast majority of them were 2 styles in the same sizes. And it really aggravates me when a liquidation company tells you that they're going to give you, a big variety, which is great for somebody like me on eBay. I don't want all the same item. And they were all the exact same thing, exact same sizes. So I'll be selling these for 3 more years probably. This one was just happened to be one of the ones that was a one of this kind, but it was not the majority. Luckily, I sell most of my boots, and a recommendation for anyone who wants to sell boots is Poshmark is a great platform for boots because you pay the flat shipping, and I can't tell you what it is because I sell only boots on there. And the buyer typically pays, the shipping over there, and it's way cheaper than I could ever pay on eBay for priority mail. But this one happened to be cross-posted, one of the few items that I did, and it sold here. Okay, here is one of the Lily Pulitzer for Target outfits that I got for $1. It sold for best offer of $22, and that included shipping, but I paid $1. All for moving fast. So, and this guy, I bought him at dirt cheap. He was $1.50, and he sold for full price at $17.95. Shipping was right about $4. This was one of those dollar items that I got. It's a little Fortnite hoodie. I guess he's a llama. Is he a llama? I don't know. I think he's llama. Anyways, I only had one of these. I did take a best offer of $20. That didn't include shipping, but I paid $1. So great return on my investment. This I bought at Dirt Cheap the other day when I went there, and they had 90% off their toys. By the way, in my area, Dirt Cheap, as of today, when I had to go to BJ's to pick up some milk and things, Dirt Cheap was still open. I think it's because they have a building supply attached to them, at least in my store, so they were able to keep the other side open. I didn't go in, but they were open. Anyway, I paid 50 cents for this cute little Squeeze Me's, sorry, bunny, 50 cents, and I sold them for $8.95. That included shipping, but shipping was the lowest, $2.56, I think it is. So I was just happy to sell him, you know. He was just too cute to pass up at 50 cents. Okay, what do we got next? Sorry. Next is a puzzle, Martini at Sunset. If you look at my description here though, I did not start with Martini at Sunset. I started with what would be interesting to people, which is New York skyline and the Twin Towers, which are right there in the picture. So that ended up selling for $9.95 plus $10.85 shipping. Next item is a new at Tags Marona Tankini swimsuit top. It's just the top, size large, and it sold for $12.96. So what is this? $12.95. I need glasses. Plus the buyer paid shipping. And then Wild Republic. If you ever see Wild Republic, they're definitely bolos. They try to do their stuffed animal as realistic as possible. This is a black tip shark, and he definitely has a black tip. He sold for $10 plus $5.95 shipping. Here is another new tag. This aqua green is not the color, it is the company, and this is just the top. This is another Target tankini that I got for $1, and they paid $15.95 plus shipping for that, and that's new at Tags. Another puzzle, $9.95 plus $11.35 for shipping. They asked me how many times this one had been put together, and because normally I wouldn't sell a pre-owned puzzle, I just wouldn't pick that up. All my other puzzles were new, but this one, my grandmother, girl's great-grandmother, came to visit a year ago, and she is a puzzle person. So we put this together, and it went right in the box, and then on eBay, and she asked me how many times it had been put together, and I said once in a few hours, and then back in the box, and so she bought it. So I was happy it could go to somebody who could definitely use it. And then the final thing, these are Boggs boots. Now, Boggs are great boots. I could have sold these much higher. And let me tell you a little story about them. I got these at the Goodwill bins. I paid $4 for them. When the rolling cart of shoes came out, I saw them, I grabbed one right away, and I saw someone else had grabbed the other. So I waited and waited and waited because I wasn't going to let go. Oh, I mean, that's so terrible, right? She didn't know I had them. I was waiting for her to check out. We were just waiting anyways. And when she went to check out, someone else took the boot. I was like, no. And they were waiting, and I said, listen, I've had the boot for a long time, you know, since the beginning. I'd really like to get them. And she wasn't thrilled. If she would have, you know, kept going about it, I would have said, you know, just take it or whatever. But because I was so headstrong about wanting these darn boots, I didn't look at the condition. Because in the front, I don't know if you could see this. Let me click on this picture here. There is cracking. Do you see it? Cracking in the boots. I mean, there you go. This is a better picture. So I made such a fuss and paid $4, and they had cracking in it, and I should have just let that lady have it. I just was being headstrong. I don't know what my problem was that day. But anyways, I did just list those this week for $19.95. I've had them for 6 months or longer. A death pile item. They paid $13.85 shipping. I haven't shipped those out yet. Okay, that's the highlights reel of what I sold this week. And I apologize, my voice keeps going in and out. But how are your sales? I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos while I'm listing and just love to see how everyone in the community is doing. And if you haven't subscribed yet here, please go ahead and do that. Would love a thumbs up. If you have any comments or suggestions, leave those below. You can always reach me at my email, angieresells@gmail.com. And until next time, I'm Angie. Thanks for stopping in. Bye-bye.